Hi everyone, I hope you are. This is CoinsKid, just going to dive into Bitcoin, big up the CoinsKid crew. So there's another little indicator here in the charts that is showing us that last month was the bottom. Okay, just, I'm trying to find anything I can for you that's confluence to the fact that that was the bottom. Obviously, it can be invalidated. If it does get invalidated, I do think it'd be quite worrisome going forward, to be honest with you, because I think, like I've said to you so many times, Bitcoin could actually be in trouble and crypto could be in trouble. And it could be a precursor to the fact that it could be in trouble is if we sweep this low that we put in last month, because historically that has been the low. Okay, the time frame and so many signals telling us that, like, not hopium data. Okay, and I've gone through it many times, but this is the extra signal that I found right here on the monthly time frame. Just there, you've got the 10 EMA crossing the 20 this month. Okay, now usually whenever that's happened historically for Bitcoin, the month prior to that was the bottom. Let me show you. So that's the bottom, and right now we're sort of coiling up here looking for a trend direction, aren't we? Potentially you could say the correction's in, you're looking for a direction, you're going to start to do something like that. Now if you do start to do this for Bitcoin, you can see how, like I said to you, you're dragging the EMAs, you're going to start creating multiple depth crosses here, and that's something Bitcoin's never done before, and it would be quite worrying going forward. Okay, and we have to adhere to what the charts are telling us. That would be a very, very negative statement for crypto, and especially Bitcoin going forward. So we'll keep an eye on it. Okay, like I said, there's no guarantees. I've not got a crystal ball. I can't tell you that Bitcoin's going to do this or that with a certainty. It's support and resistance, and that's all I do. I show you support and resistance. If Bitcoin right now holds that low, I can tell you that right now, you're looking at an impulsive move from here. You're looking at a minimal 100k Bitcoin on 1272 fib, with the overshoot to these fibs up here. So we'll look at that eventually. If we do start to create beautiful structure down here, some kind of reversal pattern, over a long period of time, accumulation pattern start to come back up, fantastic. Okay, but the signal is the 10 crossing the 20 this month, which is happening this month. The month prior has indicated the low, and there's just one extra indicator there that I'm showing you. If we take a look at this cycle, you've got the 10 crossing the 20 on that month. The month prior, boom, low. Okay, and we go back here as well. You've got the 10 crossing the 20 just there. The month prior was the low. Okay, do you see that? So it's done it before. It doesn't mean it's going to do it again. There's absolutely zero guarantees. Remember, past performance doesn't guarantee future results, but I will keep you updated with anything I find in the charts. Okay, so let's take a look at the hourly time frame for Bitcoin right now. So looking at Bitcoin on the hourly time frame, then there is a chance right now we're going to start moving upstairs impulsively here. I'm looking at some kind of little breakout at the moment for Bitcoin. I'm going to show you what I'm looking at right now. But at the end of the day, what we've done here, we've got a low and we've actually got a high low at the minute. So this is quite good. I don't want to get too excited, but this is sort of price action you do need to see at the bottom, because potentially what we could be forming here on a larger time frame is some kind of ascending triangle. I'm going to go through this with you. So this is a key level of resistance right now. Okay, I need to drop that in for you, don't I? Just there, that's a key level resistance, 21877. I think if you break that, you've got an impulsive move to the upside, and I think that you've got a beautiful impulsive move, and these will be your targets going forward. 24108, which from here right now is around about a 20% long opportunity, okay, on Bybit. So is there any patterns right now that are looking quite bullish? I'm seeing quite a lot of bullish patterns basically all over the charts here for crypto, but again, no guarantees. What we've potentially got here, if I look at the 4 hourly time frame, is a Adam and Eve bottom, which is breaking out, falling back to support. I'll show you what I'm looking at right now. So that's a neckline just there of a potential Adam and Eve bottom like that. Okay, so what you've got is this V-shaped recovery, then a rounded bottom. You're broken out and you're falling back to the neckline just there. Okay, so you're in a technical target for me, and I'll show you the technical target at the moment until you lose that low. Obviously it's from there to there, and you could say that that's where Bitcoin is trying to get to at the moment. Okay, that's a technical target that's in 21220, and from here right now that is a continuation of around about 5.73%. So with that, you could say, well, that's quite impulsive there. You come up, you've come down, you've held the low and a higher low, and you're starting to move upstairs impulsively. And if you take out that high, like I've said to you, I think you're an impulsive move from this low here, which is potential C leg, all the way up to 24134. So that will be my minimal target going forward for Bitcoin. A retracement, basically a wave 3 breakout, and then a wave 4 correction, coming back in, holding that high there, and then you got a wave 5, and then you got the UJBC that you'll go through, which is a potential larger macro 2 coming back to this low. So it's a possible scenario right now for Bitcoin. It's quite a nice little bullish pattern, some kind of Adam and Eve bottom, isn't it, like that? Okay, broken out, falling back to support, fantastic area to go long, confirming support, and then boom, you start to come up. So where is that support right now? Let's drop that in for you. So that's your neckline support. where Bitcoin's broken out. Do you see that? And look at the breakout candle as well. That's what you usually see on a key level resistance. When you do break it, you do see that kind of candle. So you're coming back up, rolling back to support. Good little entry point there for Bitcoin with a really tight stop loss, okay? Because you could ride it up and you could just potentially stay in this, because this could be a wave 3, which is the most impulsive wave. You've got this wave 1, potential wave 2, and right now you're loading the wave 3. Possibly, okay, so this is why you always set stop losses. So again, if we look on the hourly time frame right here for Bitcoin, let's see what we can see. Yeah, there is another trend line here on the hourly. Let me show you from there to there. So that's another neckline. Okay, so you see all sorts of different patterns on different time frames. So again, you know what you've got here potentially for me is a cup and handle pattern coupled with the Adam and Eve bottom on the 4 hour. This is a double top. Okay, you're coming back to support potentially in this neckline, but you could equally start forming some kind of channel here for Bitcoin, which could be a cup and handle pattern like this, coming back, coming back, coming back, break that resistance, boom, you're up there, aren't you, on that target. So that's basically Bitcoin. Okay, this is a key level support for me at the moment. It does look as though you're coming back to it. Let's have a look, see if this double top target's been met for Bitcoin. So with double tops, you have a key level support in the middle like that. That's your support. And what happens is with double tops, you usually put in a high and then a lower high. It's called a double top. You lose the support, you're in a technical target. And I'll show you your minimal technical target for Bitcoin is from there to there. And you can see, boom, that puts you on that level of support just there. So for me, what I would be looking to do here, personally, is not necessarily open a trade just yet. I'd wait for the break of that resistance, because this is going to create some kind of resistance coming down, which could potentially be some kind of handle like this, okay, or falling wedge pattern. I do think that once you break this trend line here, could be a fantastic area to go long on Bybit, because with that you're going to start to retrace out of the wedge or the channel back up to where you formed it, and you could say, okay, we've got this lovely cup and handle pattern coming out, break resistance, boom, up there at 21,220 for Bitcoin. You could say, okay, well, this is starting to look really impulsive, and it's starting to look quite nice actually, and I'll show you what I'm looking at. Potentially, if we start to zoom out on the daily, I'll put it on the 8 hour, you could see, okay, yeah, we start to create some kind of ascending triangle right at the foot of the mountain here. So you've got this low, you've got that wick low there, and you start to create some kind of bullish reversal pattern, W double bottom pattern like this. When its resistance come back, do this, coil up, you know, and then break out. That would be the bullish count for Bitcoin. Obviously, it's all about holding that low right now. Okay, to invalidate all this, obviously, come to your charts, draw this trend line. It's quite an interesting trend line right now that Bitcoin's got going on. It's an ascending trend line. Okay, obviously, if Bitcoin starts to lose that, you could say, okay, well, we're not looking bullish. We're looking to at least retrace at this low, close all your positions, your longs, and then, you know, look for the hold of that low down there, basically, for Bitcoin. Hope you understand that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.